In this video, I'll show you how you can make high quality Minecraft thumbnails, just like the thumbnail that you saw on screen for this video. Alright, let's get into it. For this tutorial, these are all the mods that I used for the thumbnail that you saw. You can get flashback if you want, but I didn't use flashback for this. So anyways, I'll leave a link in the description for every one of these. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I made the thumbnail that you saw on screen. So this is all I got. These two things right here, that's all it is. That's the only screenshots I took to make this thumbnail. So over here, I used the NPC mod. I placed down an NPC and changed the skin to my skin and rotated it, and then changed the pose of the head and tilted it, and then I just changed the pose of the legs and stuff to make it like look floating. Geez, that looks weird. So real quick, I'm just gonna assume that you guys have no idea how to use the NPC mod. So real quick, I'm gonna give you a summary of how to use it. So okay, so if you download all the things in the description of this video and all the mods and put them in your mods folder, then you'll have a bunch of things, right? You have the NPC mod. So to get it, you go into the creative menu, click this, go to here, and then you get a bunch of different things. So you want to get the NPC wand, right click on the ground, click finalize, and then there's a bunch of different things you can do with it. You can change the skin to however you want. To change the skin to your skin, all you have to do is go to skins, open skins folder, then it's going to open a folder. All you need to do is drag your Minecraft skin into it. If you don't know how to do that, you just go to namemc.com and type your Minecraft username, and then download your skin that you're using right now, and then drag it into this folder. So then after that, if you want to add a cape, you can, and then you can move the rotation however you want. Doesn't matter. Actually, and then the real thing is the pose, right? So the pose, this is where you can change the body and change, but yeah, so you can click each different thing and move them however you want. Oh yeah, also real quick, if your skin is an Alex, like a slim player skin, you need to do this. You click skin type, player is 4 pixels, slim is 3 pixels, like on the hands. Mine is 3 pixels. I just changed that recently, actually. How I did it, I just did left arm. Like, I made it float, so and then I did something like this, and then, oh yeah, and then no, not this. And then I tilted it back a little bit, like this. And, so basically, it's just this with a green screen that I cut out. So yeah, that's basically the same thing. And then to add the armor on, you right click it, inventory, and then click on each thing. Get the items you need to get the items first in your inventory. So, yeah. And then you just player inventory, put them on, boom. Oh, okay. So then after I did that, I just went like this, took the screenshot like that, came over here, took the screenshot like this, and then I headed into Photopea, which is, I don't have Photoshop because I'm poor, bro. Like, come on. You actually expected me to have Photoshop? No. I did the thumbnail that you clicked on this video on with Photopea. So, yeah, Photopea is not even that bad. It's, like, pretty good. So, let's head into Photopea right now. Okay, I totally just recorded a thumbnail tutorial without even pressing record, and this is what we came up with. So, anyways, I'll just show you guys how I made this. So, looking at it, it looks like there's a lot of stuff if you're new, right? But if we lower it down, it's literally just like 5 images. There's this image right here that I took of this right here, right there. There's that image, and then there's me floating the image, and then there's the Minecraft icon, Photoshop, and Photopea. And then in the background, this is actually AI generated. I asked AI to make a particle background. This is what it is. That's what it looks like without the particles. The particles make it look like a lot better. And then on the background, oh geez. And then on the background, okay, I'm just gonna go through step by step what I did. So, okay, I'm gonna try and recreate it for you guys to help you. So, we're gonna do create new. When you go to Photopea, you do create new, and then after you put it to 4K resolution, just trust me, yeah, and then you just name it whatever you want. Okay, so the first thing I did, most people are gonna be lazy and just click select, color range, and then this. That leaves a bunch of green around the player, so we have to do it the hard way and select the player. So what we're gonna do, we have to click the pen tool, or P, make sure we're selecting the skin, and zoom in. That zoom in is control and plus at the same time. So control plus, just keep spamming it. And then control minus to zoom out if you want. So we're going to start by going inside. We're going to click inside the skin. You want to keep it inside because if it gets outside, you're going to have a bunch of green pixels that they're going to be annoying in the future. So just trust me. Okay, and then after you go around your whole skin, you can do, what is this? Right click, make selection, press OK. Make sure it was the 2 circles that I showed you. And then press Control J, and that duplicates the layer of what you just clicked. So then you can delete the green screen background. But then as you can see, I have a few pieces of green I still have on me. So I'm gonna just select the outside of that. Now that we have that taken out, it already looks a little bit like the thumbnail that you clicked on, right? So exactly what I did, I remember it because I made this thumbnail yesterday. So we're gonna edit. So make sure to be on the skin layer. We're gonna click edit, transform, and rotate. So I rotated it a little bit like this, and then press OK, and then edit it, and press scale, and increase the scale to like this, and then you want to center it. This is almost exactly how it looked. So yeah, then just put it in the center. And then we can, for now, we can get rid of that. So then with this, all we are gonna do is, in the thumbnail I made, I just used this. I removed the black background and all the other structures. So we need to use the pen tool again. So we're just gonna go around, boom, boom. Okay, and then after you get to the outside, you just connect them, right click, make selection, then press OK. But we don't want to delete this area, so we're going to do select inverse and press delete, and then it's going to say rasterize. You just click OK and then press delete, and then that deletes it. And then we can bring this back up and press Control D to get rid of the thing. So then real quick, we're going to click on the background, double click on the background, go to gradient overlay, change the colors from black and white to black, add another black, and then add a pink, and then make sure it's going down like this. Holy crap, this is exactly what it looks like. So yeah, and then I have my background of particles. I'll put it in my Discord if you need any help with thumbnails or anything. In the Discord, I'll put my particles if you want in there. Okay. By the way, I'm not showing you guys exactly how to do it, but I'm just showing you like an easy guide on how to do it. So then clicking on your skin layer, you want to click new layer and then add a layer, okay? And then press B for brush, make this 15 and hardness 100, and make sure that the foreground color is white. No, make it pink. Make the foreground color that. And then all you're gonna do is stay inside of the skin. Stay inside of the skin, just go on the edges of it. Okay. And then after you have this, it should look something like this, and that actually already looks pretty good. But you can make it look better by clicking on the layer and clicking this button and click soft light. I think that looks better, right? And then you're actually gonna go to back to the brush tool and add like change the color to like right here. You're gonna keep the layer selected and add change the opacity of the brush to, and make sure the opacity is like this, and then select the layer and go on the like right here on the tippy edge of this and go over it. And then after you're done with that, it should look like this. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna remove this part because I don't think this looks good. So I'm gonna remove this. So now it looks something like this, right? That looks pretty good, I think. We can actually change it to screen. If you want to have it like hard light, you can change it to screen. Or you could change it to overlay and copy and paste the layer a few times, and then have the top layer be soft light. That's a pretty good fade. And then, oh yeah, and then real quick, you can come up here to window and then plugins, and then get super bloom, this one. You click on it, and then it says like download or something, and then after you do that, it should pop up right here. So then you can click this and colorize, and then drag it to like pink and make the quality full, and then do that. Now as you can see, that looks really good, right? Because we have the highlights, and then that looks pretty good. If we come above here, oh yeah, and then after we do that, we're gonna go on this layer, which is that, and then we go to image, adjustments, brightness, and contrast. We're gonna put the brightness, put it up to like 30, and then we're gonna go back to it, hue and saturation, and then click magenta. That just makes it in this area change the magenta color, and we're gonna make it more pink like that. And then we go to yellow and make this more like yellow, but make the brightness not too bright, so like change that down. And then already that looks pretty good by itself. Obviously we could do more stuff. We could add more of the super blooms, which that's basically, I added like 3 super blooms. Wow, that looks actually really good. So yeah, we have that. And then right here, what I did, I went to the blur tool, made it bigger, and then I just did a little bit of a blur, so it focuses more on this. This already looks great, but then if we go to background, click B for brush, and then we go, oh yeah, real quick, you want to search up rule of thirds, go to images, and then go to tools, color, and transparent. Then for this, you just click on one and save image as, and then save it. Then click drag it in. Okay, then you scale it to the size of your thumbnail, right? A lot of people don't tell you this, but for the rule of thirds, you want to have, so what they mean, like the rule of thirds is like, you want to have like text, and so you want to have like text along the sideways lines, like directly in the middle. And then in these points where the lines intersect, that's where you want to have, in my thumbnail that you clicked on for this video, it has the Minecraft image, the Minecraft logo right here, Photoshop logo like along here, like right here, and then down here in the middle is the Photopea logo. So that's how I did mine. And then obviously my character in my thumbnail I made for this video. That's all you want to do. You just want to make sure that everything's centered. And then when you're done, you can go File, Export as PNG. And then because we made this in 4K quality, we actually want to export it as a 1920 by 1080. So it like decreases the resolution, but it makes the quality like way better. 100 likes